home to the Kennesaw State Owls. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense takes the field to start this game off. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, David.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Peppers. Flips it out to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Quickly complete.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Kennesaw State's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation and make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Let's talk for just a second about Kennesaw State. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is, now can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Look out, he's got room. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Inside the 35. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Might be looking to run. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a
touchdown, Owls! They put the first points on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
And I tell you what, this part of the field, once you start getting in the red zone and the field shrinks, you got more big bodies on the field. The running threat is real. Tight ends come on the field, and what happens? Run a little play action off of it, get it to the big fella. Nice plucking it out of the sky, getting the touchdown.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He'll do it himself.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
The give to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Peppers. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Cradles it at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. To the ground with the back.
Yes.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The play action fake. Moving away from pressure. It's complete on the right side. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will
I got some good
go
offensive
down
line
as we
coming in
play
the
one
class.
quarter. We've reached a break. It's Kennesaw State on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. He's looking downfield to throw. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. The give on the inside. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Peppers. He's got his man across the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Scatterby?
Back to pass. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Bears moving quickly to the line. The run from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Holding.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Off to the races to the right. The 40. The 20. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. The defense putting points on the board. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Bears decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give to the tailback. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Firing to the right, complete.
Step out.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Stanford has the lead right now, but there's no John Elway on this team, and that's why we have a tight one there on the forward. They're up by 10 over Virginia Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Line getting set on second down. Looking to throw, it's Peppers. Snagged out of the air. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Working on the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. A first down for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more snap coming before halftime. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Bears will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job on the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Got it in the middle. It's Dorsey. All down, but he has enough to move.
I'm scheduling West next week, too.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
That's pretty
Got
bad,
room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. So here comes the Bear offense. Looking downfield, it's Peppers. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Bears
I was totally expecting you to do NFL trivia, so I'm a little thrown off.
on the last play.
Deathly Hallows
They go to the ground.
is...
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the
Invisibility
game, we all
closed.
talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown, and
I had a
you want to be
1 in 5
aggressive,
chance.
man, right down the middle. That obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he makes a completion. They're set up and in business at the 20.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Pushes for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Rides to back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. The handoff as they run the counter play here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to throw, it's Peppers. Quick strike complete.
Oh my God.
At the 35, he's open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bears!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive. Handoff from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left. Swapping ends in the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And How nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on third down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge third down conversion for this offense.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense...
There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Fakes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory.
And it's the throwback fullback picking up the first down. Great effort on fourth, surging ahead to keep his offense on the field.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
Dropping back, it's Peppers. Bringing the heat. And a sack all the way back at the 5. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long.
Oh, safety.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They knock him down in the end zone. That'll be a safety and put an exclamation point on this one.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky and Bowling Green. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
38 degrees,
ready to kick it off and get this game going.
Oh.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Callow. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers offense comes onto the field first today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And the Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll return it from around the 50. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense...
Oh, he just handled it. Defense trying to take it back.
Man, you know this guy dreamed of starting this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout the day, not coughing it up on the first carry. Going to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for it.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, you dropped it and you didn't pick it up. Breaks into the open. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires to the tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Callow. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry-up. Makes the grab on third. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. The best way I can think of to describe this cat, he's like a human get-out-of-jail-free card.
Yeah, I'm really glad
no matter the circumstance.
I decided to go to Kroger and not Quick Trip because I got some
what this guy is doing at all times. I mean, if he's not just staying in the pocket and he takes off,
they're all gone. I think you ate a Salisbury steak meal
Stop worrying
too.
about these wide receivers because this guy's dangerous with his
I didn't
legs.
say you did. I said I think you
And
did.
down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on
They got that
play,
coconut
able to
shrimp
wedge it
on
back to the line of
dew.
scrimmage. They got nothing
No.
on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quickly to the tight end.
Chad drank my
And that
beer.
corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll try to
You
pound
gotta
their way
stop.
ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
and he only had
And the Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away.
His dad had like his buffalo chicken wrap, but he didn't get buffalo on. He was playing around.
Hooks it all the way in, and
He had
now
3
turns
years
his
old
attention
dad, but mine,
upfield.
I only had 2
He'll get
years.
it
I
up
had
to
2 years.
around
I
the
got either paid for
44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it.
And then for
They'll be able to get off one more play before the quarter's end. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
It's so loud.
They throw it in reverse.
Get
It's
Jeff
the
off.
final play. Here
Get
it
Jeff
is.
off. I can get Jeff
Reached the
off.
break. It's Kennesaw State on top. They came
Let
out
me ask
and
you this.
jumped on them
Are you-
early
were
in the
you
first.
at the
Let's
gym
take
with
a
Chad
break and
today?
Look at the first quarter stats.
He posted he was on Snap, all sweaty and
Big
shit.
turning point as we head into the second to get this game rolling again.
You gotta stop him from taking these like weird fucking photos.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Slams ahead, and he takes it in for the score.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
I was like trying to turn on the volume, I couldn't figure it out.
Makes a move. Got a little room. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. And the rush will get to him at the 25. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete. Defense makes a stop, but the chain's moving. It's first and goal from the 8.
They just sound so good.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3.
Is it changed any part of you and Darren how they decide you are going to sell and you want to do the cook the books?
I was cooking the books until I knew how to make any money. Open the book. That's fine.
Alligators and
Boy, and that was dead solid.
And that's not
The
the way they
locals will
wanted to
stay.
end the
They're like,
drive,
man,
but
I see
nice
Hurricane
job
Wood
being
new.
ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Finds it back in the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Turns it on in midfield. Got a lot of room to the right. He's at the 10, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State
9 for
does.
178.
Touchdown, Owls. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Complete. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Rushes on him. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Plows through the defense. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Hilltoppers will punt this one away. Fair catch called for and made. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute, throwing and running the football, David.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds a spot in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. And the rush will get to him at the 25. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
And the Hilltoppers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He'll throw it. He's got an open man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job up.
Oh, I thought it said broken shoulder, bruised shoulder. Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Smith. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
And, you know, if you're the receiver there, you just want to know where the sticks are. Maybe extend your route a little bit more so that you know you get the 1st down after making the catch. 4th and short now. Let's see what they do.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just
Come on, buddy.
Look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. It's complete to the right. Turning it on. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
Instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Hand off from the shotgun. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Finds a tight end. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll go to the ground. At the 40, there he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line?
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Oh, better look out. Breaks the tackle. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the running back. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a...
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Kennesaw State, 45, Western Kentucky.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Second down.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Hilltoppers will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the returner goes down. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Under fire. Finds the man down the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of it.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Hilltoppers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Give to the big fullback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll run the screen. Thought they had something set up there, but he'll be stopped just short, and it'll be fourth down.
Number 14.
The Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the catch at the 45. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face. And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They're facing a third down. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas.